It's been quite a while since I put up a video. Really wasn't able to play too much and missed most of the previous UniTribe season. That was the 00 Gundam season. Now that it's over, it's kind of easier to get a hold of a lot of the suits that were pretty expensive back then. So I've been trying to put together a 00 team, and this is what I've come up with, and basically I'm just testing it out here, trying to see what works, what I need to change. This is a 3-1-1 deck, 3 attackers, 1 base attacker, and 1 defender. My 3 attackers are the Arios Gundam with Shin Asuka, the Cerevi Gundam with Tieria Erde, and as a decoy, I have the Zack Warrior live version with Mir Campbell. And my base attacker is the 00 Gundam with Setsuna FCA. That's the linchpin. I need all 4 out and Setsuna to trigger the Unite SP, which would give everyone Trans Am. And then finally, my defender is my girl, Luna Maria Hawk, in the Cherudum Gundam. So that's basically it. That's kind of the goal of this deck. It's to trigger the Unite SP with all 4 of the 00 suits out, which will give them the Trans Am ability, and then with any luck also be able to use the Trans Am tactics card, which gives extra time and massive heal to those 4 units. Lacus herself, or not Lacus, but Mir Campbell herself in the Zack Warrior also provides some healing ability if needed, if I remember to do it. But without further ado, let's jump into the battle and let's see if I remember how it went. It's been kind of hard the few times I did try jumping in to test out decks because, unfortunately, during the times I play, there's not a high game population on, so it keeps pairing me with people who are massively over my level. So it's very one-sided, and I don't get any feel for how the deck works, so it doesn't help me with deck building, it doesn't help me with tweaking, it just helps them get a win. But this was an actual even match. We were pretty much even level, even RP score. So as you see here, I start with the tactics card that gives a little boost to the cost gauge, so I could get suits out faster, plus dropping Mir and the Zack Warrior out in the first 5 seconds basically makes it a free unit. You get a +2 to the cost gauge, and she only costs 2. So she's out again to draw tension. I dropped Luna Maria and the Cherudum to defend the 1 base there. Cherudum, I think, has a 4 distance attack, which allows her to really hold them off at bay. And then my usual plan is having Shin in the Arios come out as the first real attacker, since he has a stun ability and he already has a lot of attack boost. Now that I have the cost and the SP is almost ready to go, I dropped my last 2. I dropped Cerevi out there, and now, of course, Setsuna to head to the base, and he's ready for the Unite SP. And this is what the deck is about, getting these 4 out and triggering this Unite SP as fast as possible. And now all 4 units are in Trans Am mode, which is a massive boost to all of their stats. And yeah, I don't know if you're able to see clearly the boost that's on them now, but you'll see their level, like right there, it's all up +3, triggering the stun for Shin because he's getting a beatdown, and turning on Trans Am, which then basically brought all of them back up to full health now. So Shin's ready to keep on going. And now, like I said, everyone's at high mobility, high attack, both long range and close range. I didn't notice that their base attacker here got through. I didn't even notice. I thought it was another Annihilation unit, just a regular attacker. So I didn't have Luna Maria there defending it. A moment before this, I remember I noticed that my base was a lot weaker than I remembered it being, or I expected it to be. So unfortunately, got the SP attack off before I was able to send Luna Maria back to boost the defense on the base. But already took down one of his towers, took down Wing 0, because they are basically in hyper mode right now with the Trans Am. Now, Mir's ready again, so send her back out. Again, she's basically just a decoy unit. Oh yeah, I did make a mistake. I did make a mistake here. This is not a 3-1-1. This is a 2-2-1. My original deck was the Annihilation Mir, but I'm using the Base Attacker Mir, so I apologize. It was a little mistake here. It's the Base Attacker, not the Annihilation one. But that's what also helps make her a decoy, because then the enemy's Annihilation units will lock onto her as she comes by and chase her to the base. Try to keep her away from my bases. And they're already trying to kill her again. Again, decoy. The opponent is also using a couple 00 suits as well, so going against them, but not quite the same effect without the Unite SP. But still powerful enough to take down Mir in one hit. Figured it was taking Shin a long time to take down the space by himself, so it's kind of a waste to use the SP on it, but I want to speed it up. Got the opponent's defender down, so now I could attack at full strength. Got rid of the opponent's base attacker again, and basically Cherudum is still at full health with Luna Maria. Shin finally took down that base. Also, I finally, thanks to the new event that's going on currently, I have a new base. It's no longer white base. I'm using the Minerva. That finally, it's the first one I'm able to unlock since I started playing the game. So this is the first match where I'm using the Minerva. Setsuna back. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to save him. I was going to kind of teleport him away before he died, but I was a bit too slow. But that's okay. It's kind of good if he dies and comes back out, then you have a chance to trigger the Unite SP again. But as you can see, there's no need for that in this match. So the opponent's team wasn't extremely cohesive, so it wasn't the best test of the deck, but on an even playing field, even skill level, it definitely did help out. That's kind of what the deck is supposed to do. Throw them into their Trans Am mode as fast as possible and just try to tear through into their base as quickly as I can to get the win before they can mount a counterattack. Now, the current season has Destiny Gundam, and Destiny's Unite SP is devastating. So I'm glad I didn't have to put up with that. And I actually stood a chance this time. So thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll get a couple more videos up soon. And until then, yeah, take it easy.